This video and its content are protected under the Fair Use Act, so YouTube, do not copyright strike my channel.
And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Did you hear what they just said? Child, a whole mess. Oh, I'm about to spill this Hennessy, and y'all about to sip. Yo, what's poppin', Henny gang, 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 gang? I'm surprised y'all actually got y'all notifications for this one. Can everybody hear me clearly? Please let me know if my audio is on. Hey, 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 yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I need to go where I got, but I'm finna go in. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm finna go in. Teresa, I hope I said that right. What's poppin', Shannon? What's poppin', Kristen? What's poppin', Happy Gilmore? What's poppin', Pocahontas? What's poppin', Mary? What's poppin', Noonji? What's poppin', Nikki? Cat Eyes, what's poppin', Bo? What's poppin', Latanya? What's poppin', Miss After Dark H? What's poppin', Real Life of Royalty? What's poppin', Carissa? What's poppin', Keisha? What's poppin', Tamika? What's poppin', Mimi? What's poppin', Heidi B? What's poppin', Erica B? What's poppin', Natasha? What's poppin', KK? Because I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? What's poppin', Mika? Micah? I don't know which way it is. What's poppin', Stephanie's life journey? What's poppin', Judith? Chevelle? What's poppin', everybody that's down here in this cipher right now? If I did not say your name, please don't take it to heart. So I'm going to give a PSA so that way we kill a little bit of time. Because I feel I should let y'all know this right now. I need to put this up. It's going to be one of those lives. Warning. This video contains content that some may find disturbing. It may also contain adult language, strong adult language. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm also going to give a trigger warning because we are going to be talking about a subject that probably triggers all of us, but we just don't talk about it. But I'm going to talk about it today, and I'm going to give the energy and the time and attention to the person who deserves it the most. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm also going to say to all of you, I love y'all, but please, for the love of all things that are sacred and good, if you are going to continue to follow the crazy girl, unfollow me. If you are going to continue to go into her live videos and give her the clout, unfollow me. If you are going to go into the lives and send me the lives and tag me in the lives and tag Krishan, which you can't do, by the way, tag her family, tag Miss Carlissa, you want to tag all these people into a live to give her exactly what she wants, you can unfollow me. You can unfollow me. I'm not giving that girl. And if you notice, I'm not saying her name. No time and no attention. I'm very well aware that she started with a post about Krishan again. I'm very well aware that there was a post that was made about me, and I didn't go look at it for myself. It was sent to me. I am going to say this very loudly and very clearly for everyone to understand. I don't give a damn about anything that she is saying about me. I don't care about anything that she is over there doing, because right now she wants the numbers up and wants attention. I am not going to be one of those people that gives her the attention that she is looking for. Y'all think sitting in them comments and popping off at her is doing something negative for her. It's giving her what she wants. Okay? Now, I said my piece. I apologized for the video that I made on her. I apologized for it hurting her feelings. I do not apologize for the dragging that happened that night, and I'm sure she doesn't apologize for that neither. I did not apologize and expect us to be friends. I apologized for my conscience to be clear. I apologized to move forward and to conduct myself in a professional manner and not cross lines between personal and business. I also apologized because it's a step in taking acknowledgement to something that you've done and accountability. It wasn't about trying to boost nobody up and make them feel bad. I make them feel good. I apologized for me. But how long did y'all really think that that was going to last? If y'all thought that that was going to last a very long time, then boo-boo, you haven't dealt with people on this level before. I am paying her dust. You all should do the same. Because when you pay her dust, she does not get what she wants. If you snatch back your follow, if you block her from your content, if you do all of that stuff, that affects her more than you all sitting in there cursing her out and tagging people to come in the lives. Y'all got to realize how this works. The more attention you give, the more the numbers go up. The more attention you give, the more likely she is to go viral with this. I'm not giving that. I won't say her name, and I won't be mentioning her unless she is part of a headline of a story again. Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to tell me how to run my page either. I'm going to run my page how I see fit for me. And now that the PSA is out the way and we are into the 10 minutes of the live, I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes. And I'm going to let y'all know that I am going to be bringing people up. Y'all are welcomed to come up here and speak your piece. However, I'm going to speak my piece right now. See, I was on the phone with Banger when all of that was going down. And I did go in there underneath one of my lurker pages. And when I started seeing people tagging people, I left. Because I didn't want to be a part of that. My one view was adding one more view to the numbers in her views. And I didn't want to be that number. See, I stand on business. I stand on what I say. I stand on old school street codes that your word is your bond. It was never word is born. It was word is bond. Because your word is supposed to be your bond. It is supposed to be like a contract. You can count on my word. I stand on business, and I'm going to continue to stand on my business. I said what I said. I apologized. It's done. It's over with for me. I don't give a fuck if she goes back on her apology. I don't give a fuck what she do over there. But if it makes a headline with Krishan, I'm on it. But you know what? As I was talking to Banger, I had an epiphany about this. Because her and the people that are over there are listening to Charleston White and academics talk about Junior. Talk about the hernia. Listening to Charleston White talk about Junior and making it seem as if he's learning impaired. Does that baby look like anything is wrong with him? That baby looks perfectly healthy to me. The problem is people see him when he's sleeping. He's wide awake in this picture. Don't nothing look wrong with him to me. He looked like terrain in him. He looks like a Malone. Look at his perfectly round little cheeks. And Krishan is correct. If your baby got a flat head, your baby's spending too much time on its back. You're not giving your baby tummy time. You're not holding your baby enough or whatever. That's what it could be. But I'm not knocking anybody whose child got a flat head in the back. I'm just saying. You want to know how your baby's head get round? You shape it. You hold them. You carry them. You do tummy time with them. It's very clear and very evident by how big he is getting so quickly that Krishan is doing something right. Look at him. Ain't nothing wrong with him. But I blame you, Blueface. Blucifer, Azul, Porter, I blame you for all of this. I blame you for the reason why they are dragging the baby. Let me say that again. They are dragging the baby. They are talking about the baby. And see, here's the thing how I know that this particular person is trying to get me to go in again so that they can have a reason to try to do some shit, get some clout, whatever. Is because they talked about Krishan. They didn't get no attention. They talked about me. They didn't get no attention. They talked about Junior, still not getting attention from me. Not in the manner in which they want to. Because I said that that was what took me over the edge. Talking about a baby. But I blame Blue for all of this. Blue, in his desperation to try to make Krishan seem like she was an incompetent parent, trying to drag her down and destroy her name, make people turn against her, which a lot of them fake-ass Krishan fans did. They turned their back on her and all types of shit. Okay? It wasn't the neighborhood talk. People are saying that. It was not the neighborhood talk. It was one of them people on Twitter that edited that baby's picture. They edited Junior's picture. That person was outed on Twitter for being the person who edited the picture. The picture of Junior that is up on the neighborhood talk is the same exact picture that Krishan posted. They did not edit the picture. Blueface, had you never exposed Junior in the first fucking place, nobody would be dragging him. Jonathan Jamal Porter, you set this fire underneath your son and you are allowing it to just burn. You have not once got up here and defended your innocent infant son from being dragged by the actions that you took. You took. Nobody else took those actions but you. There are people that do not share DNA, time, nor space with Junior, have never been in the same room as Junior, maybe even not in the same state, city, town, zip code, or area code as him, that are out here swinging and tussling and fighting and defending your son. Your son. You know that's your son. You are sitting up here allowing yourself to be dictated about how you handle your son by somebody who got their belly button off of Wish at a discount. How dare you set a fire and leave it to burn? How dare you leave the responsibility of trying to hold on, you guys, because I don't even know why I'm being called. My apologies, y'all. I am at work, so I got called away. Can y'all hear me? I don't see no. Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, good. I am not a person who shares a DNA bloodline with Junior. However, because we went through Krishan's whole pregnancy with her over the internet, that's nephew. That is nephew right there. And how are we out here tussling for your son harder than you are, Blueface? You could have left it alone. You didn't have to mention the fact that he had hernias on Adam 22, but you did. You could have left it right there. You could have dealt with the fact that Krishan was outraged that you even expressed any type of knowledge to the general public about anything that had anything to do with Junior's medical condition. You know good and goddamn well the minute that you go out there and say that something is wrong with that child, they are going to run with it. That's why she didn't tell anybody about the daggone hernias. And yes, it was more than one. Because anybody who paid attention to that live when she was at the hospital to get Junior surgery, he had more than one hernia. You could have left it that he had hernias. You said in the interview, it's a simple procedure, blah, 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 blah. You made it seem like it was simple. Then you turned around that night because you got in your feelings that she cussed you out and let you have it for exposing the fact that the baby had anything wrong with him in the first place. And you decided to expose your son on Twitter. Yes, you showed a medical condition, but you it. Very something that you don't fucking do. And I don't give a damn, Carlissa. Sorter was doing that shit to be spiteful. And then the worst part about all of this, can y'all hear me? What about now? Can y'all hear me now? The worst part about all of this is the sole provider and caregiver for your son had to wake up the next morning and find out what you did. Is it wrong that she don't speak up too? Yes. But right now, I don't care about Carlissa. This is about Blue. What now? This is about Blue. Because Carlissa was not there with him telling him to write that tweet. Carlissa had nothing to do with him making a conscious decision to upload the photo to Twitter, knowing it was going to go viral. You put all of this out here. You made all of this happen. You. And not one time have you opened your mouth to say anything to defend your child. How disgusting. Yet you are all over the internet, traveling with Jaden, doing shows with Jaden. Then you get to go and hop and play pickup dad when you feel like it, or when Krishan feels like it. You can't understand why Krishan is mad and doesn't really want to let you have a relationship with Junior, yet she lets you still see Junior. And don't you get down in these comments trying to drag her, because I'm not for it. Today is not the day, because the focus, you want to bring up Jaden calling Junior and it, she wouldn't be able to get away with that if he checked it. I didn't go out, I stopped talking. We're not talking about Jaden right now. We are talking about Blue. You are not a good father. You are not that dad that they gave you praises for being. I don't give a damn how much you drive Javon to school. I don't care how many videos you post of you kissing up on and watching Journey while Jaden's off doing God knows what, God knows who. The fact that you allow your son to be played with and dragged in these internet streets show your son when you're not respecting him, and you leave the job of making people respect your son on Krishan. Junior did not ask to be here, but he is here. You may have changed your mind after she was pregnant, but he's here. You can sit and deny that DNA test all you want to, but you know it's your kid. And instead of you manning up, claiming your child, owning your shit, acknowledging you fucked up and where you fucked up at, you choose to still play these internet games and act as if it's all going to disappear. We're not dragging Krishan today, nor any day. Not over here. That's not the topic of conversation right now. He didn't want the baby. He shouldn't have nutted in her. Period. He made it clear that he didn't want her after the fact. And we're not talking about that. And that does not excuse him exposing his son. So that means forget this thing doesn't just hit the United States. It is the World Wide Web. I got people that come in these lives over here that are from England, that are from New Zealand, that are on the other side of the world. That does not. At this point, I don't know what to tell you about me cutting in and out because I have all my bars. Girl, you on the wrong live for all of that. But she already had that appointment set up. And I see you are a Blue supporter or either a Jaden fan, but you in the wrong place, baby. You need to read the room. And listen, I said we're not talking about Krishan. We talking about Blue. That was bullshit. Just like he lied and said his phone got hacked. And you talking about stuff. You're not speaking facts. You speaking what Blue is saying. You're not speaking facts because the fact of the matter is the girl, she told you it was not the surgery date. that they missed the appointment for. We watched her go back and forth to Baltimore with, ma'am, you gonna get dragged in about, okay? Because he's a bold-faced lie. How would he know anything that's going on with that baby when he only went out there to Baltimore to go shoot a freaking music video? Because a real father, let me tell you what a real father would do, because I know what a real father would do. Because, okay, you're a dumbass fucking Jaden Lover page, and you over here trying to sit. Bye. Goodbye, bitch. You dismissed. Bye. Fuck out of here. The factor, bitch, you're a non-motherfucking factor now. Bye. Now, I said we was not doing that today. That's what I said, and I meant it, and I'm going to stand on it. Anybody else? Any? Okay. Now I'm going to, I know what it's like to have to get, right now, I am on a waiting list for a surgery because the condition that I have is often. So I am waiting for the doctor's schedule to clear so that she can do my surgery for me. And I have a digestive issue. They're not going to perform surgery on a baby, an infant, right away, dummy. To the conclusion that some people I'm gonna have to get nasty with and read them for filth and keep it freaking moving because that's what they want. You come in here on that type of timing, and I warned you that this was not that type of live. You already see I'm on tens. I'm on tens because we are talking about an innocent child. I'm a mother, a real mother, and any real mother would be outraged at the way that this child gets dragged across the internet. This is a baby being, nephew will be 3 months on my birthday, on the 3rd. And his name done been all up and through these internet. And he's just a baby, and they're grown ass adults sitting up here diagnosing this child with all types of learning disabilities and all types of diseases and all types of shit. Grown ass people like the non-factor that got put out of here. You sit up here trying to make an excuse for what this man did. The fact that he blazed this bitch up and left it to burn. And now you got strangers, people who have no biological, no DNA link, nothing to this child defending him out here in these internet streets because of him, because of what he did, because of the fact that he does not stand up for his son, the fact that he sits up here and tries to still appease a grown-ass fucking woman who knew what the situation was when she clocked the fuck back in. You know that's his kid. You cannot handle the fact that that is his baby, and instead of you being a real mother, a real woman, and telling this man, you know what? We need to try to get some shit together so that we can be a part of that child's life. How you gonna marry a woman who don't accept your child? What kind of man are you? He hasn't even said his first word, yet his name has been in millions of sentences, tweets, and comments, and all of that. He don't even know what a word is yet. What part of that is not sinking into people's skulls? What the fuck is wrong with people in their head? That's what I want to know. What's wrong with you in your head that this is okay? Oh, he's made it very clear that he don't want the baby. Has he? Has he, when we keep seeing pictures and videos of him sneaking over there and spending a little bit of time with Junior here and there? Has he made it clear? Or has Krishan been keeping him at bay because she don't trust him around her son, which she has every right to not trust him around her son like that? And you can say that again, ML Michael. Javon got more sense than Blue. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you. Thank you, because I don't understand where's the cancel culture at, because he should have been canceled. His clout should have been snatched. His numbers should have been went down on his Instagram, his Twitter account. People should have been unfollowing him because people have gotten canceled for less. This is a baby we talking about. And I'm passionate about that because he cannot defend himself. He didn't deserve that. And when somebody sits up here, and I'm going to say this because people may not understand why I went off on non-factor the way that I did. Because when you sit up here and you run those types of lines, oh, he did it so that she'll run quicker to get it done. You believe that dumb shit? Oh, he said that. He said it multiple times that he didn't want the baby. You're excusing what's being done to this baby and making it seem as though you are co-signing that he deserves this. You're co-signing that he deserves that treatment at 2 months old, almost 3. What part of that is not clicking? Every time you excuse the behavior that Blue has displayed, you are saying that baby deserves it. Junior does not deserve what he's been getting. He did not deserve to be exposed on Twitter. He does not deserve to be dragged in these internet streets. And no, I don't know him, but somebody has to be a voice for kids, period. That part. But they always out here screaming, hold Krishan accountable. She never takes accountability. But every time I turn around, I hear her saying, I'm going to take accountability for, I'm going to take accountability for, because she's taking accountability for the shit that she does. But you know what? At the same time, Krishan, sometimes you take accountability for other people's shit, and that is unhealthy accountability. Healthy accountability is being able to say, this is what I did. This is what I'm in control of, and I'm acknowledging that. This is what the effect of what I did caused, and I'm in control of that. This is me owning my shit. I'm not responsible for other people's shit. There is nothing in this world that you can tell me that that girl did that deserved and warranted Junior. Junior, forget about Krishan for a second. We're talking about Junior. There is nothing that she did that warranted Junior being exposed in the magnitude in which he was exposed to. There is nothing that Krishan has done that means that Junior deserves to be dragged out the way that he gets dragged out. There is nothing that Krishan has done that means that Junior deserves for his father to not stand up and own his shit, take accountability and say that was fucked up for what I did. Because the apology needs to be louder than the disrespect right now. It needs to be louder than the disrespect was. And Krishan can only do but so freaking much. We, the people, are not putting enough pressure on him to do what he's supposed to do as a man and as a father. Now, you want to talk about Carlissa for a second? We can talk about Carlissa for a second because here goes the Carlissa portion of this fucking live, okay? Carlissa, how dare you enable that grown ass man. Now, right now, you're not messing with him. Right now, y'all are on bad terms. But instead of you getting on that live and standing up and defending Junior and holding your son accountable and telling him that that was wrong, you sat up there and excused it by making an excuse. He's scared right now. How is he fucking scared when he was just there with Krishan and Junior? And he did not. Let me tell you something. A father, a real father, would have stayed out there in Baltimore until that surgery was done. If you were that damn concerned, you would have stayed out there until Junior had his surgery. You would have been out there with Krishan and Junior to make sure that your child was okay, to make sure no matter how you feel about it, to make sure that the mother, the caregiver of your child, has support in that time from the father. Because at that time, you were claiming Junior as your own. You sitting up there sniffing on him like you snorting a line of powder. Talking about, I love the way babies smell. So if you want to hold Krishan accountable for it being dragged out, hold him accountable too. Fuck Jaden and the temper tantrum that she was having. Your child needed you. And then when Krishan had to go to get the surgery done, you couldn't postpone or cancel or reschedule the performance so that you could go be there for your child, to give her the support that she needs. Let me tell you something. I 100% salute my older kid's father. You know why? Because there is nothing that he wouldn't do for my kids. I asked him one time because he would come to my house and he would just drop off money and tell me to do whatever I wanted to do with it. He would call me. He would be like, how much are your bills this month? And I would tell him, and he would drop the money off for my bills and tell me to go stack my paycheck for that week or stack my paycheck for the month, because here's the bill money for 2 months. And when I asked him, why do you do that? Why do you pay the bills in my house? Why will you take me grocery shopping? Why do you buy all of my kids' clothes, even though all of my kids are not your responsibility? Why do you take all of them on? Do you know what he said to me? Because if you're not good, they aren't good, whether they are mine or not, because your other children are my children's siblings. And if they're not good, my kids ain't good. So in order for my kids to be good, everything around them must be good. I respect that man. That's a man right there. Regardless of what happened to us in our relationship, that's a man right there. I could call on him for anything and he got me. Even now that our kids are grown, that man has thanked me multiple times for taking care of our children, because it was hard for him to be there because he was in and out of jail. He was a D-boy. So even when we were together, he wasn't really there like that because I was raising these kids by myself. That man said he will forever be grateful to me and will always take care of me because I gave him something that nobody else could give him. That's a man right there. So I know what I'm talking about when I say what a real man, what a real father would do, because I have one. I have one. And I salute all the dads out there. Our co-parenting is phenomenal. Our co-parenting is so good that it makes other people uncomfortable. Both of us have lost relationships because people don't like the fact that we will go hang out together. We will go sit out and take our kids out as a family unit, and our partners would get upset because we out to dinner. Y'all sexualizing our relationship, and it's not even that. We are together and we are doing this for our children. And in the midst of us raising our kids together, that man became my best friend all over again. A real man is going to make sure that the mother of their child is always good. You mad about a name? She named him after her because she earned it. Did you listen to the song? The whole 9 months you had her fucked up, she was hurting. We watched you. We watched what you did to her when she was pregnant. And what you did to her affected him too. They went through that together because Junior was in the womb feeling everything that she was feeling. That's why that baby's so peaceful. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He went through hell and chaos within his mama's womb from everything that was going on, so that when he got here, he was peaceful because he don't want to add to that. You are not a provider. You are not a protector. You are trash. The floor is now open. But I'm going to tell you right now, don't come up here with no bullshit, because I know that just like we got some Krishan people in here, we got some of them other ones in here too. Come up here like you got some sense if you got something to say. The bar is open. See, this is who deserves all that energy. I ain't giving it to nobody else, because this is the root of the problem. This is where it all started. You gave them the material. But what I need people to really, really get into their heads is that this is a baby. This ain't no grown person. Stop making it seem like you Dragon Jr. is just going after Krishan. You going after a baby, dummy. Stop it, Heidi.
What's up, my sis? I don't like you like this because I know they done pissed you off to the highest level of passivity with the dumb shit. Um, but yeah, I had to comment on what you were talking about of a real man, what a real father does, what a
Mm-hmm.
real man does.
Right.
We've had the conversation. I think over in Bangers Live, me and you, all of us, or even over here, I think we had it too. Um, my ex-husband and I, we couldn't get along for a good while I was with another man because he didn't care for the other man and he had a right not to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But he still made sure that I had everything for my kids when they were with me. When they were with
Mm-hmm.
him, I did what I could because he was always he always made a lot more money. He's a barber. And he run his own shit. So he's a barber. So he would always do for
Mm-hmm.
me, but he wouldn't really talk to me at one time. But then once we got into where I wasn't with the other one no more, Then we were able to converse. We were able to be adults. We were able to be parents together instead of just him separately parenting, me separately parenting. It's a difference. People say, "Oh, my baby daddy do this, my baby daddy do that." But
He
if
said,
you and
"That's
your
how
baby,
you."
but if your baby daddy and you break up, is your baby daddy gonna look out for them same siblings, step siblings, half siblings, whatever,
Yeah,
as he did when he was there?
Right,
9 of them out of 10 will not.
right.
Oh, I was doing it because I was in the house. Da 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 da. No, because I know Krishan. I know this for a fact. She would do so much for them babies if they were
Hmm.
around her child. It's just that right now she can't do and she ain't gonna do because she ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do more than she has to do when it comes to Jaden. I get that, but she would if she was still with him and they were still together, and if they would have been together and they would have parented together and all that. She would have done everything for them kids,
And that's what makes
and I
her.
know that.
That's what makes her a better woman. See, people focus on the negative. They focus on her fighting. They focus on her acting out, but they don't look at her as a person. Look at her character. Look at her spirit. She still has a childlike innocence to her.
Cutie. Wish me luck.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm gonna welcome Nay and Felicia and Cat Eyes to the stage.
Hey, ladies.
Hello.
Hey. Okay. So Nay, you were next in line. You still there, Nay? Heidi, I'm gonna come back to you. Felicia,
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hi. I just want to say we all need to start canceling Blueface. Period.
Yes.
I agree.
Enough is enough. It's really disgusting what he's doing to this baby. And we as supporters is enabling it to carry on. We just need to really start a campaign and start canceling Blueface. Just
I
for the
agree.
sake of Junior only. It's not about Krishan anymore. I really don't want him even to be with Krishan, to be honest. But what he's doing to this baby is disgusting. It is. Enough is enough.
I just want him to take accountability for his actions. I want him to take accountability and I want him to apologize openly. Just like that picture is circulating around and it's going to be there forever. It's on the internet, it's captured, it's not going anywhere. His apology to his son, he needs to apologize to the public. You traumatized us.
Yes, that's true.
You're
That
absolutely correct,
apology
sis.
needs to be out there right along with it.
That's true. And his mom need to start, Carlissa, she really do need to start addressing it more publicly, you know? The way he's treating this baby is just awful. It is. I know she can't make him do anything as a grown man, but should just apply the pressure. We need to start applying pressure about this.
Yeah, because there's only but so much that she can do.
Yeah,
And you
yeah, I
can't
know
hold her
she's
accountable for him. And at the end of the
yeah,
day, she's a grown woman. She's gonna do what she wants to do. And I get where she's coming from with not wanting to go and sleep with somebody else. Like she's still comfortable with sleeping with him. And I get all of that. Trust me, I get it. Just because I get it doesn't mean that I agree with it, but that's her life. But at the end of the day, if she had more people backing her on holding him accountable, I think she would stand firm. But she's got more people out here pushing her to be with him and all that other stuff that's going on. And that's not all of them. And you know what I'm saying? Like, let me clear this. Let me be very clear with what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the people that sit up here and make edits because a lot of them are very talented and they're making edits. Some people take requests. Some people do them because they can make these edits of memories. But there are those who are pushing for these two to be together.
Mhm.
Krishan is very resistant on how far she's letting him into her life.
Mhm.
But you can't expect her to completely cut him out either because she's about family. But if we stand behind her, I guarantee you, if we start hitting him where it hurts, people stop wanting to see him at places. People stop liking. And this is what I was trying to say. When we, not even y'all, when we go run to the posts, go run to the lives, share all of that content that's being put out there, we're giving clout and motivation for him to keep going.
True. That's true.
So I agree. He needs to be canceled. He should have been canceled. He should have been
Yeah,
canceled
we need
the
to
day before
cancel
he
him
posted.
as the people. We just need to start a campaign and just start canceling him. Yeah, it needs to happen. It does. And I'm all for it. Until he does right by this baby, and like you said, apologize publicly to this, what he did to his son, and start, taking care of his child. He haven't even, like she said, he hasn't even bought the baby, diapers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a shame. It's sad, how he's treating this poor baby. So yeah, we need to start canceling Blueface. I'm all for it. That's all I really wanted to say. And I enjoy your show.
I agree with you, Felicia. Um, I can't hear you. I don't know if you're still talking or not.
No, I'm leaving now.
All right. Thank you for coming up and thank you for sharing your thoughts with us.
Oh, thank you for having
I
me. Okay.
appreciate you.
Bye bye.
Cat Eyes, what's popping?
Hey,
Hey,
can
boo.
y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, sis.
Hey, boo.
Okay, you know I don't like stinky leg dog dirty ass. I mean, I don't like him.
I know.
And you are very right. You know, so that's why when I hear anything about him, I got something to say. You know what I'm saying about him, and I'm calling him a dirty, stinky leg dog because that's what he is, and he don't look clean. I say that every time. He look
He
like he
don't.
don't take showers or baths,
He
and
don't.
And he
somebody
bumping.
unclean like that on the inside, he's showing enough showing us he unclean on the outside.
That part.
And that video with Jay, I don't know what she's. Oh God, girl, he already embarrassing you is what it is. But Blue did that on purpose. Like, look, she's so stupid. She gonna my own video and I'm gonna post it and y'all gonna see it. And he doing it all by calling her his wife. Please.
Right.
That ring is a shut up ring. That's what it is.
Exactly.
I don't think they're gonna get to the, if they do, it's his last result, and it's gonna be because as we know, sis, she got to pressure him to do things. Just like she is I blame I blame her too because she don't like Krishan, and you ain't telling me nothing. I blame both of them. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Both of them. Her Peter Griffin looking ass and his stinking leg ass. Because I'm gonna tell you, like you said, I would never ever keep a child from his father.
Nope.
She pressured that man in the background too, sis. I believe that. I believe
I'm
she
right
does
there with
that
you. I'm
to
right
make
there
her
with
feel like anything to hurt Krishan makes her feel like she on top. You could tell because she'll be right there talking and bouncing around, with it. And when he go to doing stuff, she be like, I ain't saying nothing about nothing. Just leave me out of it. But you in it because you're there with him, dummy.
you. And she be sneak dissing and doing all that. Man, listen, she's not innocent in all of this the way that everybody tries to make it seem. And that's what pisses me
They
off.
don't
She's
hold
a
him.
throw the rock and hide your hand type of chick, and I don't like it.
They don't hold him or her accountable for shit. Jaden is not the sweetie. They always, oh, poor Jaden and all this here. Man, how many of us women that went through a man and we had to get out from under that evil, dirty, stanky leg dick? I'm sorry for saying it like that, but it ain't many of us that ain't went through it.
Right.
And
Even the
I don't
ones
feel
who
sorry
coming
for
up
her
and acting
because
like they too good to understand where she coming from. You don't went through it. You don't went through it. You mad because she triggering you. She reminding you of something that you didn't hear within yourself.
and expecting her to get it, they ass didn't get it at that age either. Hell, some of them, me and your ages still ain't got it.
That part.
And I don't like it. You know, sis, we passionate about, look, like I said, she's some daughter. I'm 47. She like a daughter to me. I'm old enough to be a mama. So I don't like that. I feel like they're attacking my daughter when they attack her. I feel like they're attacking my grandson when they attack Junior. And I don't like his ass because he started that. He started on her when she got strong enough to leave. Well, he was doing little different stuff in the public all the time. And that's what I don't like, sis, because it seems like when the girl was being dogged publicly by this man, it seemed like she had lesser haters. When she left, she gained more. That shit is crazy. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to take over your show. I love you so much, sis. But I'm passionate about that. I'm a fire sign.
Okay.
I just don't I
Did
just
we
don't like it.
lose Nay? I mean, did we lose Cat Eyes?
No, I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm not trying to take your show over. I'm just saying, that shit, I'm passionate about it just like you are. We the fire signs. You're a Sag, I'm a Leo. So we in that fire sign group. We don't baby,
It's
our mouths can get like cannon bombs and TNT bombs. Yes it can, because I got a nasty dirty mouth too. So I just don't like him. I don't like him. And Jaden, she cool until she started throwing rocks and holding and hiding her
she cool
hands.
till she open her mouth. That she's
Yeah.
cool till she open her
Hello?
mouth and start acting like she's better than.
And another thing, sis, and then I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go back to the chat. I don't like how she, okay, like in every when they interview her, where she's being interviewed, how she allows them to bring Krishan up. That shows you're not a lady and you clout chase off a woman you don't even like. What that make you look like, Hunty? You look
Hmm.
real slow and dumb, because I would be get them straight. No, don't ask me about her. This is my interview. Ask me about me.
Right.
That's why
Next
I said,
question. It's not
yeah,
that hard
next
to say
question.
next
You don't
question.
have to. Right. And I don't like that because and I think she does it on purpose. I ain't gonna lie to you. Then, it's so funny. It ain't funny, girl. You need to get your shit together too. Why you thinking you
That
so
part.
much better? That's all I had
That
to say,
part.
Steve.
Well, thank you for coming up and giving your 1 2. I appreciate you.
You know I'm gonna get my 1 2 6.
You gonna give your 1, your 2, your 3, and your 4.
5 6 7 8 9 10 2.
All right. No hater. I'm a little nervous. I'm a
Hello?
little nervous. But
Hi,
hey,
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I just want to say I have been sick of Blueface for a very long time, right? He is a disgusting individual. The fact that he's online uh
I agree.
flaunting a private jet, but he cannot buy a can of Similac for his son drives me insane. The fact that he is intoxicated to the point where they can't even stand, yet he's on probation. Because I know people on probation and they're not allowed to do drugs. So where's his PO? Honestly, I hope that Rock can stand her ground and file for child support. I know she said she's a nice baby mama, but no, enough is enough. The fact that you got DJ disgusting academics making fun of a brand new baby drives me insane. It literally makes my blood boil to the fact that I have to go on Twitter and cuss out Blueface because we need to hold him accountable. Nobody holds
Hmm.
the man accountable in America. It's a patriarchal society. They're blaming Rock.
Yes, it is.
They're shaming her.
Hmm.
just had a baby. The type of emotions and changes your body goes through after having a baby is insane. I couldn't imagine millions of people bullying me, shaming me. And it's just me taking care of this baby, waking up at night, paying for everything. And Blueface is on a private jet, trying to distract everybody with Jaden. He's trying to distract us when the truth is you're a low-life, deadbeat trash. I'm sorry I had to say
and
it.
speak the truth.
I'm sick of Blueface. And when I get on her live, I have to hop off because I see all the people talking trash and I just don't get it. Why are they here if they hate her so much? It's like they love to hate her. It's like an obsession. Like they hate her, but they can't stop following her. So it's like, I don't get it. But honestly, why wasn't Blueface kicked off of Twitter for posting that picture for good? Why was he allowed to post that picture and then go about his business? And these blogs, some of these blogs have to be paid because the way the narrative is fit for Blueface and Jaden, somebody is paying for it. And I don't know if it's because I don't think he's financially well off like he portrays, but he is financially well off enough to buy some Pampers for his baby. It might take her.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. She's still young, and I know what it's like to have a horrible baby daddy and keep giving him chances, but she's going to need to stand her ground. And I don't know if that's through courts. I know she doesn't want to take that route, but sometimes you need a facilitator because Blueface is a loser. I could never sit online and watch these grown men talk about.
I agree with you.
But that's all I had to say because I just really can't stand Blueface, and I want people to hold him accountable and get off of her chat saying these horrible things, but they're pumping up Blueface's head. Like, it doesn't make sense. He is a loser. I mean, he just bought a new car, but he still hasn't bought a onesie for his son. Right. It doesn't make sense. It's crazy. But
thank you for coming up here. You were refreshing. I was a little nervous with your name because I'm like, oh Lord, I ain't never seen this name before.
Wait no. I just have to say I love your show. And I just appreciate you speaking up for her and women. You know, it matters.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that.
Have a good day.
You
too. I was checking with him in the back, so I was like, she should be okay because she was the one speaking up, and she was like, "Oh, my bad. I've never done this before." I was like, "It's okay. Just relax." Yeah, and somebody else was in the back. I didn't know if you seen them.
No, I didn't see those messages as of yet because I'm trying to stay where the Wi-Fi is good and pay attention to my surroundings because I'm still at work.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna welcome Kibi to the stage. Nay, are you there with us yet? Are you back? You here?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Nay, and then after Nay, Kibi, and then we could chop it up, and then I'm going to end this because I got to get back into work and finish my tour log. But I was so heated. I said, you know what? I'm not going to be able to sit here for the rest of the day until I get this out.
When I tell you, I remember the night he posted it because he kept going. It's like he kept saying stuff, and we looking like, well, where's Krishan? We like, she gotta be asleep. Until he turned around and he made one more post. And I'm like, what he post now? Because you know the little notification. I'm like, what he post now? All I see is some little baby, da-da-da. And I click on it, right? And it opens up to a picture. I ain't never closed the app out so fast in my life. I was like, that can't be what I think it is, right? So, next thing you know, Krishan and him start trending. They like, we need to cancel both of them. How you gonna cancel her for something he did? I was
because of the narrative that's pushed out there that it's her fault, that it's like this and blah 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 because of what he said.
Yeah, and then he posted pictures talk about alcohol syndrome, and I'm like, sir, she did not drink. Why you keep trying to do that? Like, you getting on my nerves, and that's why she's telling people. That's why they fall out. She's like, because everybody be bashing her and he go join right along with it. It's like he's weird. And then that wasn't even the weird part for me. We know No Jumper don't like her. They been not liking her. Videos from years and years ago where they keep speaking on her. They don't like her, right? Even the women up there, it's like they never speak over her. It'd be weird. I'm like, yo, so you just gonna let them sit there and say that? They just be laughing. But I didn't. Now I don't know if y'all know, but Adam 22, he already had what them things called when you no when you like little kids, that type of stuff, sleep with little kids.
Pedophilia.
Yeah, he been had those allegations out there, but I never really paid attention to him. I just, because I don't really even watch you like that, sir. I don't, you kind of on that academics time. I don't like you like that. Until he was talking to two men after Blue posted that picture. He was talking to two men, and he's telling them about it. And I'm like, okay, I don't understand why you. But that wasn't what got me. It was when he pulled out his phone and he showed the two men at the table the picture. What was going through my mind was, why did you screenshot that to show other people? Why
Right.
why was that a topic? Why did you do that? That's weird. That's weird stuff. I never understood that. I'm sitting over here like, yo, you got academics over here, and then he lying. They up here with the little baby thing. And that's what was getting me with little baby. I'm like, oh, you gonna speak up now, but you ain't say nothing when he put your name in that. I would have spoke up then.
Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I think it was with Lil Baby. With Lil Baby, as long as Blue was talking, he wasn't gonna give him no smoke. But the minute that Krishan opened her mouth, he shut that down. Nah, sis, you're not gonna do that. You and I know that I wasn't trying to holler at you. I wasn't trying to get with you. Blue, do what you want to do. I don't even care. But Krishan, no. But
Yeah,
you
and
see,
it was
since he did that, you see, she ain't said very much about him anymore in any of that negative light. Okay, because I think Lil Baby really liked Krishan as a person. Like I think he really liked her as a person, and still probably does. But for her to do that, he had to check that. And I'm not even mad at him about it. He didn't diss her the way that everybody's talking about. He just put it in,
yeah.
like, don't put me in the middle of that. Like, he's doing it, don't you do it.
Like that. Ooh. And then that's the part that got me with academics when he was talking about it. He's like, he trying to go in on her for that. And I'm like, academics, you been watched the live. The live after Blue found the text message or whatever, and they did a live, and she was saying he ain't want me. He wasn't trying to
Uh-huh.
do nothing with me. And he watched it. And academics was laughing at Blue. He said, "Oh, your feelings hurt. Your feelings hurt. Somebody else paying attention to her." That's why I'm sitting over here like, so everybody just keep forgetting all the stuff that go on around us.
Uh-huh.
I just seen a post where somebody was dogging trying to dog Junior out. And I don't know if you know her, but King Von's sister, Kayla B,
Uh-huh.
she checked that den. Check, checkmate. Thank you. I said that. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I like when these girls come out and say something, because I just don't like that. I be sitting here looking at stuff like, y'all said this about a baby, but if we go and talk about Blue other kids, y'all gonna think something wrong with us, ain't it?
Uh-huh.
Because the way they be drinking and smoking around them kids, the
Girl,
same way they went on No Jumper, and yeah, she was Jada talking about, yeah, I was drinking and smoking, and yeah, so something wrong with yours too, ain't it? Okay then. So why would you say that
that
about
part.
somebody else?
That part. I see. The thing about it is, all of those people that screenshotted it and then reposted it, and I don't care how much you edited it down and all that other stuff. Why would you want that in your phone? Why would you want that in your IG, your Instagram? I mean, your Facebook, your TikTok, your YouTube. Why would you want that in your history?
That you gonna have to go back and look at. Weird. I'm telling you,
Very weird.
I've been looking at
Very
Adam
freaking
Weird
weird.
since he hired Sharp, the little pimp that's on Blue side, and they keep talking all this and that and this and that. And I'm sitting over here like, y'all be talking about all this, but y'all never talk about this man going to take care of his child. And they keep saying he said he didn't want no child with her. After how long?
Right.
Because
He
they were
made a
text
whole
messages that she
song. He
posted.
made a whole song. He made a song, Dear Rock. If you wanted
Exactly.
family, then have my baby.
Exactly. she posted text messages when he wanted the child, and then you wait. He went to the, if they watch the show, they can see he went up there to the place with her and they seen the ultrasound.
Yep.
Sir, you
There's
got
a whole
mad.
video of
What?
him kissing on her belly and everything when she
That's
was
what's
big and
getting me. They
pregnant.
keep,
What is y'all talking about?
everybody
He
that
left
keeps saying that it's
Jaden and
weird.
them kids in that house on the hill to go be with Rock. What are y'all talking about?
That's why every time they keep saying that, I just be looking like, is you going with the narrative that's online, or is you seeing what we seeing? Because that man is lying. You wait. How long did you wait till after to say, yeah, I don't want this baby no more? After that long, you can't even have no say so, sir. Take care of that baby. I don't care what you talking about.
He didn't start saying the baby wasn't his till he got around Jaden.
Exactly. And that's why people sit up there. This girl on TikTok, she was going off on people. She was like, why you don't like Jaden? And I want a valid answer. And then when people answer, she get mad at us. No, I don't like her. You want to know why I don't like her? Because she sat up there and she said, oh, Blue did all these things to her. And then she said, Rock did these things to her. But one thing Rock never did was tell that man don't go see his kids. There's text messages to
That part.
prove that too, that she posted and he posted, and that he was telling us how she allows him to go see the kids and go do all this and this. Carlissa and Blue said, oh no, Rock used to tell him, don't disrespect your mom like that. Don't do that. But you sit
Somebody
over
put
here.
Mimi in timeout because I did.
But Jada, she
I
sits up
didn't.
here and she just, oh Lord, this girl here. She, every time I talk about this girl, she make my blood boil. She
Well,
sit
you
up
take
here
a
and she,
breather, Nay. You
huh?
take a breather. Then you take a breather. Breathe in and out real quick.
Cause she sit up here, she allows man do this. First of all, going after your baby mama, at first I probably would try to chill back and relax. Like, dang, what she do to you? You need to chill that out.
Did
That ain't
she
no
cut
good
out?
look.
Oh.
Who?
No, you still here, Nay.
No, it must be when your Wi-Fi's cutting out, sis.
Okay.
But like, she just at first, I probably would just lay it back, like I don't know what's going on. But when that picture got dropped, me and my kids would been out the door. Cause Jaden, you see how he came online and told her everybody how your son was taking pictures and all this. And even when that went down, I still was looking at Blue like, your son taking pictures. Who taught him that?
Right. Right.
Ain't no kid that age doing that. So somebody taught him that. He's only in the house with you and your wife that you want to call her. And she's always drunk. She's always smoking around the kids. You always drunk, smoking around the kids. Y'all over here talking about come look at scrippers and all this. And she keep talking about I'm the more sane one. No, we don't need Junior
Right.
nowhere near you. That is it. No, Junior wasn't even going over there to start with. We already knew that. We knew that from the get-go. He ain't going over there. If I find out Junior went over there at this point, I'm at the bus Krishan. Sorry, what is wrong with you? Cause like, come on now.
Wait, cause Nay, you revving up. I hear it. But wait, cause Kibi down here. Kibi is down here waiting patiently. Let Kibi come up, and you
Okay.
take a breather and a pause for the cause. Okay, let Kibi come up, and then it could be around the bar discuss. Oh, I gotta let Miss Simone up after Kibi. Cause Miss Simone is going. Miss Simone gonna go in.
Oh no, I
Hey,
was just side
Kibi.
chiming. Hey, I was side chiming with her. I was like, "Go off, sis, go off."
Yeah,
She was
Nay
hitting
was
all the
revving up
points.
though, cause listen, I'ma let Nay have free range in a minute. But Nay was revving up. I could hear it. She was getting up there, boy. Well, whoa. We got another person. Hold on before you go off. Wait a minute.
Here's the thing, though. Like as far as Junior goes, this is what's ticking me off, and I know nobody means any harm by this. But when Krishan turned her ass off, it was to protect her peace and her sanity. So for people to start taking these messy posts and tagging Krishan Jr. to them so that they can get her attention, it's starting to tick me off a little bit. Because I'm like, why are y'all tagging this to the baby's name and tagging him to negative stuff?
Right.
I'm like, y'all need to be a little bit more mindful, because if she don't want to see it, she sure don't want to see it tied to her son's name and stuff about him. And I'm like, if you love her, you got to protect her peace as well. And protecting her peace of mind is just as important. And if you send her negativity after negativity after negativity, that's not doing anything but amping her up. And if she reacts to it, then she's gone, you know?
But you see, she done turned her ads down. Like, you can't add her no more. Like,
But do
only
you see that
selected
people
people
are
can add her
tagging
now.
Junior now?
And I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming because just like today, people would have tagged her into that foolishness over there just because it was going down. And people don't understand. Stop tagging her in stuff that is negative. Stop
And
tagging
they're
her in it.
tagging
Why are y'all tagging her in it? Because you want to see her go off. Stop.
they're tagging Junior to it now. And I was like, why did y'all do that? If she turned her ads off, it's because she didn't want to see it. But now I see where Junior keeps being tagged in all this stuff. And I'm like, and then you're showing screenshots saying, hey, Krishan viewed my story. But if half your story was about that, the other girl that should not be spoken up, the one that's 2 years behind trying to get her shine time, if you're tagging her in
Mm-hmm.
stories saying Krishan viewed my stories, guess what? Now this girl's looking at your page and saying, oh, so she is seeing what I'm doing. So you giving them
Right.
ammo.
Yep.
And I'm like, and you making it look like she lurking, like she petty, and like she lurking up on these pages. I'm like, but y'all are tagging her to this stuff. And I was like, it was one thing when y'all were tagging her, but stop tagging the baby. Junior don't have
Right.
nothing to do with none of this. But my thing was, Blue had no relevance. Did y'all notice for a while it was silent, like radio silent, until he showed up at Krishan's Thanksgiving? Blue
Yep.
didn't
Because
have
he was
any
losing.
emotion.
He was losing the motion, so he had to go back over there to get some.
Nobody was checking for Jaden. Jaden's name wasn't screaming. There was absolutely nothing going forward until he popped up at Krishan's Thanksgiving. And
Yep.
that's when it started going. I was like, and I don't know if people notice it or not, but every time they start giving Jaden attention, you can't cancel Blue because Blue been irrelevant. Blue has been off the map for a while. Nobody's checking for Blue. That's why he had to create this little puppet and put this puppet front and center so that he could get paid, because Blue was starving over there. So
Yep.
whether it's negative or positive, anytime y'all promote, anytime people promoting her, guess who's getting the money? And Blue, you think Blue care that it's negative about her? Oh, Blue is there for the drag. I
And
think he enjoys her being dragged more than we do.
she's letting him control the money because she said in that podcast, it's still coming in the house and I see everywhere that it's going. Do you? Do you really? Hmm.
Oh, it sent me yesterday when she was showing all that shopping spree stuff, and then she put on the caption that she took him on a shopping spree. And I was like,
Right.
girl,
So
just
he
clown
goes over
behavior.
to his baby mama house and you reward him by taking it. But she didn't take him nowhere fancy. She took him to Foot Locker, child.
And it's like, but did you see anything that looked like it was in the size of a kid? I ain't
Nope.
seen
Don't
not
look.
one shoe box that looked like it was in the size of those kids' feet.
Nope.
And I'm like, if we're gonna come for anybody parenting, there's an exhibit display on their parenting. And before that, they still weren't parents, because before that, those kids was between Carlissa and Sion,
That's
24/7.
right.
I'm like, there was never a time that they were parents. So I'm like, so for him to fix his mouth and say what he wants and how he wants her to parent, when his kids are growing up, where the baby girl walking around fending for herself and finding herself stuff to eat, I'm like, boy, you the last person to say anything about anybody's parenting.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kibi. I'm gonna let Miss Simone go, and then you guys could, we could close it out with final thoughts with you guys. Hey, Miss Simone,
Hey, hey,
how
hey.
you doing?
Let me just jump right into what my thoughts are.
Okay.
I think um Blueface main objective is to get Krishan blackballed, because
Mm,
if you notice, the negativity didn't start with Krishan until he starts speaking negatively about her, right?
right.
Everybody have this thing, because I heard Jason say something the other day. I was so pissed. Oh, I can't make you come because anything might happen or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, where has Christian gone and show herself out? Christian fights her on the show. You don't
Right,
hear Christian going around apart from this foolishness with Tamar. Still don't know what happened, right?
right.
And I'm like, Christian is not somebody going around and fighting everybody. She fights on the show. That's what the show is about, mess. So that narrative that they put out there about her is him trying to get her blackball.
And I agree with you. I agree with you
Mm-hmm.
because he don't want to see her make no money without him.
Ah, that's it. Number two, something been going through my head when Christian said she used to get the check and give them to Blueface,
Mm-hmm.
and she made something like over $2 million. And I'm looking at it. Them check came in your name. Who go pay the taxes?
Oh, Miss Simone.
Who go pay them taxes?
Well, if it was going through Blue's account, he has a financial advisor and an accountant. So it would have been
Ye-
up to his accountant to make sure that those taxes were done. But now I'm wondering, were the taxes done in his name or her name? How did that go? That was a good
eh,
one, Miss.
Yes, because the check cut in her name. So when Zeus gets ready to do their thing, it's gonna be on Krishan. They didn't pay Blueface. So that's another thing that been going through my head.
That was a good one,
Number
Miss. How you got me thinking?
Yeah, it bothers me. Cause I'm over here pretending like I'm Krishan mama. What?
I know, I know, and that's why I love when you get up on the panels and talk because you're gonna talk like a mama for real.
Yes, another thing. Everybody out here think Krishan stupid. Oh, she need to hit him for child support. No, she don't. Once she hit him for child support, he has a right to visitation.
Exactly. I said that before, but you right, Miss Simone. Come on with it. People don't realize that gives him rights to take Junior over there to that house, and he don't need to be anywhere near Jaden or around her. I don't want. Listen,
So when everybody telling Krishan do it, Krishan know exactly what she doing. Just all of this that's going on. It took Krishan a long time to get to it, but somebody be advising her. You see them two people that was at the hospital with her? They're not stupid. They
right,
know. Put the baby in your name. Don't put him on no damn child support. Right?
right.
Next thing now, cause Blue ain't making no money. So now she owes him child support for the baby.
Yep,
Cause she making more than him. Huh. So everybody out here, they don't understand. Krisha know exactly what she doing. What else
yep.
do I have written down?
Thank you
Did
so
that
much
at
for
the
coming
time?
up, Miss Simone.
No,
I
I have
enjoyed
one
you.
more thing. I have one more
Okay,
thing.
go ahead.
What's that little story? She ain't leaving Blueface. You know why? He writes her songs.
Mm.
Now Blueface get producer right out of
Mm.
that money.
Yep. He
He
gets
get
writer
his
credit. Mm-hmm.
writing credit, and you make sure he put in there. Oh, some voice of Blueface is in all them songs. So now he's on the song. So we saying Jaden making that most of the money going to Blueface anyway.
Yep.
And she can't go nowhere because nobody got the time. Because now they send you a rhythm. You think they go write your verse for that rhythm? No.
Absolutely not.
And if she leave Blueface, who go write her verse? She don't even know how to walk on a stage. But that's where I'm leaving it. And I'm going over here go get my fingers crossed. Because I don't know. I like Robbie.
All right, Miss Simone. Well, you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for coming up. I always enjoy you when you come up.
And you know you need to cut me out, right?
Yes, I know.
All right. And my
Mimi, I do not know how you got timed out, girl. I didn't time you out.
I sat here
And
and
thank
said,
you
I
for
don't
the
even
cash
know.
app, by the way.
You're welcome. I just didn't understand. I was like, I haven't said anything in the chat. I very much don't say a lot, but I really just wanted to come up and let you know. Love your show. Been watching you for a few months now,
Thank you.
and you're doing great. I feel like Krishan is playing a strategic game. She's just learning the troll game from Blueface, and she's
Mm-hmm.
starting to play it better than actually he is, and everybody just mad. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Well, thank you for coming up, Mimi. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Heidi B. Nene. Final thoughts on any of this?
All I know is we gonna cancel this man. I don't care what they talking about. This man going down. I'm about to sick of him.
I
I
think
might just have to. I might have to get a Henny bottle and bust him upside his head because he getting on my nerves.
She sound like somebody grandma just now talking about I'm about sick of him.
I
okay, wait a
am.
minute. But
Yes.
she said she about to get the Henny bottle on him. Wait a minute. Wait a
Yes,
minute.
because they keep talking. That's the thing that's getting me.
I'm
Everybody
over
keep
here
talking about some.
tickled.
Oh, she was beating on him. Okay, so you mean tell me she started the abuse? Okay, so why is he beating on Jada? That let you know right there.
Mm,
He was beating on both. And
Preach.
Krishan was the one that stood up. Cause
hello.
I remember her saying, I remember him trying to call her a snitch. And I'm looking like, how she a snitch? Then you ain't wet call the police on her until she said out her mouth and she was like, yeah, I did. Because you was beat me like I was a man. I said, and that's why you got that
Like
Henny
I was a
bottle.
man. Right.
It's a difference.
That's what he gets.
People
It's self-defense. They try to do the same thing with Kiki Palmer. Oh, but she probably was putting her hand. No, he was hitting her, harassing her, and she did what she had to do. Period. That's how that go.
But she said that in Crazy in Love. She said you introduced this to the relationship.
Exactly. That's why I don't understand why people keep trying to act delusional and trying to call her crazy. And then I seen Masika say something, girl, when I tell you she can go
Fuck
and shut up.
Masika. Masika is an old Hollywood whore. Everybody knows that.
Like, I know she wasn't she chasing after a man to going crazy. Oh, you know what? Let me shut up.
She was chasing after Fetty Wap, but Masika will forever be a dirty foot whore in my eyes because I still remember when she was on Love and Hip Hop and Zell pointed out the fact that her heels was dirty as she was walking away trying to sell out.
Eh,
Mm.
that's
I
them
ain't
them
forget
dusty
about your
foots.
dirty feet now, Masika, so
That
you
we
need to
call
go
them
sit
dusty
down
foots
somewhere.
down here, sis. In South
Huh?
Carolina, we call them dusty foots.
See, in Florida, they call dirty foots. They call
Yeah,
foot
we call
dragging
them.
ass dirty foot holes.
Yep,
That's
we
what they
call them
call.
dusty foots. Old dusty foot assholes.
Our and then it's like when he come online and people keep saying, "Oh, but he never said the things about Jaden that he said about Krishan." What you talking about? Him posting up videos talking about some? Oh, she don't clean up nothing. This. She ain't a maid.
Jaden
My
don't clean up
stepmom clean and
neither.
my dad
But
clean.
the thing
We
is, they
all
were
clean.
They were out. They were doing shows after shows after shows after shows. They were doing shows. The show she was doing her show, their show. She was doing an ass of shows.
And they
Get
were
me a fucking
performing.
maid, bitch. Excuse my
Right. She
expression.
said, we never home anyway.
So
But
how the
she
hell
went
am I?
home and she cleaned up. She showed like I can clean up. But at the end of the day, Jaden don't clean up neither. Cause did y'all see the house
Did you see
behind
them
him? The
rugs?
Yeah.
clothes on the stairs and the stuff all over the pool table. The pool table is being used as a changing table.
Like, what is he talking about? Talking about, boy, you live in the house too. It's so
My
dirty. She
thing
don't
is,
clean
you
up.
got
You
all
clean
this
up.
money. You know, he said he banking again. He balling again or whatever. Why you don't like Krishan got a maid to clean up the house for her family to come? Get a maid.
Exactly.
You got so much money. But
And her house
like you
be
said,
clean too
like
when
you
she
said,
showed on camera. So what he's
he's not a
saying?
man though. He's not a man. So we're
He's
talking about
not.
a little man boy, a little man cub.
I know he pee all over the toilet seat. He go use the bathroom. He getting on my nerves. Ooh,
My son said he probably dribble on his shoes.
He
like
pee behind the toilet.
right, all on the wall and everything. Like, bro,
And you can imagine when he be wasted, like he be getting wasted and her be getting wasted. I can imagine how they bathrooms look.
you
Ugh.
seen
Honestly.
that she had to get an IV hooked up there last night? I said, see, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
the
talking about.
banana drip.
But
Banana
Mm-hmm.
but
drips are
y'all
actually
sitting over
what
there
they
talking about
use.
some.
They
Everybody kept
use
saying,
those. They use those after, when people do back to back to back to back shows and sports and stuff like that. They
Mm.
also do use it for people that drink a lot of alcohol
And she drinks a lot
and
of
do a lot
alcohol.
of
That girl an
drugs.
alcoholic.
I believe she's doing other things too. I don't give a
I do
damn.
too.
You can't sit there and tell me that because she's not built like Krishan, first of all, to get it, to get it, to get it. She's not built for that. So she's spiraling out already. You
I
got to think
seen
about it.
videos last night where people kept posting like side to side videos and everything of Blue walking in with Krishan and walking in with Jaden, and they both performing. When Blue walk in with Krishan, he be chill, laid back, smoking. He already know she finna show up. With Jaden, he gotta be right there. He gotta say it right beside her. He gotta whisper in her ear. I'm like, yo, just give up.
And did
Just give
y'all
up.
see where people was trying to make it seem like they was all in love and like they was about to kiss, but he's telling her the words to her song. He still got her running through the words to her song and she still don't freaking know it.
But
I
I can know the words of some
Shit,
for
I know the
sure.
words to the song, and I don't even like. I mean, the bop is cool, but I don't.
I
The
know,
words
I
I don't
know.
like, but I know the words.
If he give Krishan one day, he tell her, you got one day to learn these lyrics. You can come perform this song tomorrow. She gonna know them lyrics.
But Krishan don't even need that. She don't even really need that. That's the whole thing. This a whole process. He's doing building artist over there with her.
Krishan already
Right, because
built
all she gotta do is
herself.
walk out and
Fuck.
dance and everybody just singing the words. Like,
I was so
jeez.
happy, y'all. She got to meet Kevin Gates. I'm so jealous, but yeah.
I'm
Um,
jealous and I'm happy too.
I'm
But
happy, but
at
I'm
the end
so
of the day,
jealous.
I'm gonna round this up. At the end of the day, I'm all for canceling him because while all of this stuff is going on, there is still innocent little Junior
Yep.
that is being dragged in these streets, and people keep bringing up the medical condition that he had because he put it out there. And he still needs to take accountability, and he needs to go on ahead, and he needs to own his shit and apologize for it because this is ridiculous. So you mean to tell me that this baby, that Junior nephew, has to go through life with people constantly bringing up his name? People already know what his medical condition was. You done already put a mark on him.
It's
Remove the fucking mark, you mark
um
ass nigga.
I'm looking at this picture of Junior on the screen, and he just can't help but to look like Javon. That's what's killing me. I'm like, this baby look just like Javon. So you would treat Javon like that?
I don't see no damn Javon Nay. I will kick you from this stage. You say
You
that.
see that, baby?
He
You
looks
see that,
like
baby?
the Malones. He is a
No, he look like Krishan, but
Malone.
I'm looking at him and I'm
I
like,
don't see it.
y'all in the comments, y'all see them,
You going down to the
y'all.
comments.
No, no,
You keep it up.
no.
He do
I think he
not
got
look
on the
like them
outfit.
people.
He
He
got on
Okay?
that
looks like
outfit
Until
that
he look
Blueface
like
Caucasian
his
bone.
mama,
apologized,
but
he
he
don't
has
look
features.
nothing like them people. Not a Carlissa, not a Dre, not a
No, but
Callie,
I think
not a
he has
Journey,
features of
not a
his brother.
Javon. He don't
I
look
think
like
he has
none of
features
them
of his
people over
brother.
there.
I think he has features of his brother, but
Okay,
not.
everybody say bye to Nay because she about to get booted from the
No,
stage.
what I no,
Hi,
He
look.
you said
started
it
it.
because I'm about to boot both of you down here.
Sis,
Back at me
Okay,
in the
hey,
okay.
comments.
No, but one thing about it, though, he
he's
definitely,
Krishan all
he
day though.
definitely got Krishan head, yo. Look
He
at her
looked like
head and look at his
Terrain.
head.
He looked
Yeah,
like a
that's what I was
light-skinned
about to
version
say. He
of
looked like
Terrain.
terrain.
Yeah, watch China over there talking about that baby. That baby don't look like you, girl. Say it again. I'm a girl. She lucky she blocked me.
I was ready to flick her right in her damn teeth.
You
She didn't block
almost
me with
made
them
me
thin
cuss real
eyebrows.
bad on the YouTube talking about looking like China. Yeah, in the mouth. He looked like China in the mouth. Let me shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You said you wasn't doing that no more. I'm not doing that no more. Mm-mm. I had to catch
But
myself.
no,
I was
nephew,
about
he
to
be
say,
he
sis,
be sleeping
calm
real
down.
peaceful. I'm trying to get that type of sleep he get.
He is so he
He
has
don't
so
have
much
not a
peace.
care
But you
in the
got to
world.
think
Like
he
people
heard
talking
his
about,
mama cry so much that
Mm-mm.
I just know that he just feel like I just want to be my mommy's peace.
Right. He went through all of that with her. He went through all of that with her. Every last tear she cried, he heard.
Yeah.
Every heartbreak she felt, he went through that with her. And that baby came out just as peaceful as he want to be. That's why Terrain called him Quiet Storm.
But I hate when people say, "Oh, he never moves." She shows him to you when he sleep. You don't know what that baby be doing. She don't show you.
He
She don't
do
want
We
y'all
move.
to
saw
know.
him move.
Talking about
We
he
watched him
never
not want
moves.
her to kiss him the other day. Did everybody forget that? He wanted his bottle. He ain't want no mommy's kisses right then and there.
And they talking about looking up at the sky. I mean, they are lights, ceiling fans,
Hold
all
up.
that. Like, they're gonna look
Everybody
at it.
seems to forget that when Krishan was reading the word to him in that black and white video, she reading the word and he trying to sit up and moving his head around. And he wasn't even 2 months old yet. So what are y'all talking
Exactly.
about? He don't move.
Exactly. She just told them. Did she just tell them that he be trying to,
Trying
do
to
his little jibber
crawl and
jabber?
all of that. Yep.
Yeah, like what is y'all, bro? These people. I'm
And
trying to
they
figure
want
out what they
us
want
to,
him to do. They want him to do a split like his aunt Tess on that stage last night. That's what they want him to do.
girl. See, now we way off subject. But
That's
child,
what they
did
want him
Tessa
to do.
hit that split or did she hit that split? I said,
I'm
Tessa!
talking about she walked out, she just recorded and all of a sudden, boom. I said, oh my God, that's where Krishan get that from. You know what? That's what she learned that stuff. I've been trying to figure out. I'm like, what the hell?
It be them church girls. It be them church girls you got to watch out for. But listen, I want to thank y'all for coming up here. I want to thank everybody down in the chat. I want to thank everybody that watched and didn't say nothing, couldn't say nothing, knew better than to say something, all of that. I want to thank all of y'all for sharing time and space with me. I got to get back to work. I got 2 more hours left, y'all, and I'm trying to go home, take me a nice hot shower, eat me something,
Love
and
you,
get in the bed.
sis.
I love y'all so much. Thank you. And I got to be back in here at 8 o'clock tomorrow. But guess what, guys? I leave work on Monday at 4 p.m. I do not come back here until December 10th at midnight. So y'all going to be seeing a lot of me.
Oh yeah. I
And
need
we
to know
going to be
what
over on the
what
other
chat
page.
are you having your birthday thing in?
More than likely, I'm going to do it on Straight Henny, period.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to build that channel back up. The 15th is around the corner. So I'll be working on
And
deleting
that's
content.
the second at 11:45, correct?
Yes, ma'am. 11:45 p.m. We will be going live because I would like to bring my birthday in with the people who have touched my life. Okay, y'all have
Aw, I love you, and you don't work too hard your last 2 hours. And I know
girl. I'm here
we'll
to
be
go
talking tonight.
for reports and mind my business.
We'll be talking tonight whether you pop up or whether we be over there with Banger.
Well, either that or I'll go live on IG because y'all know I go
Yeah.
live there too.
Okay.
So
Love you. Be
I
safe.
thank you so much for coming up and being a part of the panel. I appreciate you. I'm gonna send you back down now. All right, y'all. I appreciate that. And just remember to keep the energy where the energy goes. This is the root of where everybody feels like it is okay for them to go ahead and drag Junior. And while we had a little bit of fun towards the end, I did go off in the beginning. And I do not apologize for anything that I said, because at the end of the day, I said what I said and I stand on it. Junior is innocent, and his father needs to step up and take responsibility for what he did. The apology needs to be louder than the disrespect was, and it needs to be just as public. Again, I want to thank y'all for sharing time and space with me. This has been a Blueface Dragon season type of timing. I love y'all. Remember, love is always love. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace.